on the 10.
Austin Craig.
Yeah, if they're all taken, just grab the middle there. 5. We're off and running. It's going to be Derek Jacobs leading the way. Easy now, guys. You're not going to win on lap number 1. Good job. Good start. Derek Jacobs out in front. Sean Krause right there in that number 2 spot. Edwin Mctureous holding on number 3 as they came across. Oh, no, Derek Jacobs into the pipe. Getting all caught up there. These people trying to make it around the corner. Oh, man. Disaster here for Edwin and Derek here in AMA number 1. Early in the race, though. They can battle their way back forward. Sean Krause now with the race lead. Gene Shrout up to that number 2. Donato in that number 3. Donato running the old B4 chassis. He's actually running an Associated, back when Associated sold LRP. And that's back when I first started racing back in 2010-ish.
4 minutes left.
2009, 2010, somewhere right around there. They sold those ESCs. He'd run an old school car. Yeah, it was old. Sean Krause right now leading the way. Gene Shrout in that number 2. Donato in the number 3 spot. Donato got a bumper full, though, of Austin Craig. Austin, looks like Donato with a little bit of a bobble there. Austin Craig going to dive to the outside and makes that pass on him. Gene Shrout right now with the race lead as they go down that front straight. Gene Shrout in that number 2 spot. 4.8 seconds back of Sean Krause. Sean Krause is checked out on the field here early in this one. 130 down, 330 left to go. Oh, Sean! Oh, no, he rolls it upside down. Gets it right back on all 4 wheels, though. So Gene Shrout going to try to make up some time here. Oh, looks like Gene having some problems. Gene on the wrong side of the pipe. Gets his legs, going to marshal himself. It's going to be Austin Craig now up to that number 2 spot. Austin having a great run from 5th on the starting grid up to the number 2. They are battling hard here in the back of the pack. Slicing and dicing his way through the traffic. It is Derek Jacobs, the man on the move. Right now running in the number 4 spot just behind Gene Shrout, who is in the number 3. In the middle section, coming around the carousel turn. That all silver S-Works right now. Gene Shrout holding on that number 3 spot. He's got a bumper full of the Associated of Derek Jacobs. Right-hand side of the track. Jacobs looking to the inside. Gene going to close the door. Not able to pull the pass off. Left-hand side of the track now. Battle for the number 3 is hot and heavy. As Austin Craig beginning to pull away a little bit here. Looks like Austin Craig is beginning to run down our race leader. Sean Krause will keep an eye on that as well. Battle for the 3, though, going up over the double in the back section of the track. Looking to the inside, Jacobs once again. Gene able to hold on to that number 3. Yes, Austin Craig is closing that gap. Austin Craig just ran his fastest lap of the race. It is now 1.4 seconds battle between 1 and 2. Right-hand side of the track. That white, gray, and blue going down the front straightaway is race leader in that number 2 spot, directly behind him. 1.4 seconds back. Another fast lap there. Good lap for Austin Craig as he is making up time. Looks like I've got lap traffic right now just in front of Gene Shrout. Zach Griggs has battled his way all the way up to the number 5 spot. Zach Griggs with a terrible qualifying run here. Oh, pass there for the number 3 and taking it right back away. Oh, what a great drive there for Gene Shrout. Jacobs dives to the inside, coming on the front straightaway, takes it away from him. Gene in the very next corner takes it right back away as well. Side-by-side battle nearly as they come across the double in the back. Oh, Gene, no, going to get the triple wrong. Upside down, going to have to be marshaled here now. So now it's going to be Derek Jacobs out for that number 3 spot. Let's pick up our race leaders. Sean Krause out in front. Oh, man, what happened to Austin Craig? Austin Craig down to number 6. I didn't even miss. He had the issue, fell way down here. So a lot of breathing room now for Sean Krause, who's currently out in front. 6 seconds up on the field. Zach Griggs now up to the number 3 spot. The TLR of Zach Griggs. He's got Edwin Mctureous right there just in front of him. 1 lap back. You got your leaders coming up there behind you, Edwin. Zach Griggs trying to hold on to that number 3. Got Eichmeyer. Eichmeyer, another one of our transfers from the B-Main. Oh, man. Edwin snags the pipe just in front of him.
45 seconds left.
So right now it is Krause, Jacobs, Griggs, Eichmeyer, Shrout, Newman, Craig, Donato, Edwin, and Tom, your current running order. Race number 25, 2-wheel drive mod buggy. You're going to be coming up next. Race 25, 2-wheel drive mod buggy up next. Sean Krause right now with a 6-second lead here up on Derek Jacobs. Zach Griggs holding on to that number 3 spot. Eichmeyer working at number 4. Gene Shrout in that number 5. We're way ahead of schedule, guys. We're doing great here. It's only
6:15
on race number 24. Got 14 more races to go, which is right at about 2 hours. So we should be out of here right at about 8:30. We should be out of here at 8:30. So that's about 30 minutes ahead of schedule. So thank y'all very much. Thank you, Patrick Rossler, for staying on time and on cue. Race clock has now expired, guys. It is going to be Sean Krause going to take the win here in A-Main number 1. What a drive back through the field for Derek Jacobs. And Zach Griggs from 10th on the starting grid. Going to come home in that number 3 spot.
Shrout done.
Gene Shrout going to come home into number 5. Austin Craig going to finish up in that number 6. Ike Meyer going to finish up in the 4. That is a race, guys. Everybody is done. All righty, fellas, put your cards down. Coming out, grab a turn marshal spot. Easy now, fellas. Oh, man, went over the big wheelie there on the start. That's trying to work their way through that first couple of corners. Oh, man, the one out there making some noises. Easy now, fellas, easy. Here they come. Lap number 1, down the front straightaway. Derek Jacobs out in front. Sean Krause in number 2. Oh, they're all big pile up here at the start-finish line. Sound like somebody got a loose slipper or something out there. Here comes your race leaders down the front straightaway. Derek Jacobs, Sean Krause right now running 1 and 2. Sean Krause took the win in A-Main number 1 with an 18.517. Right now, Derek Jacobs out in front with an 18.506. Here comes Sean Krause down the front straightaway, out in front now. If he takes the win here, he'll just automatically wrap it up. Jordan Newman from 7th on the starting grid up to the number 2 spot now. Oh. Sherman car not sounding too good. Sound like Patrick when he gets up in the morning time. 130 down, 330 left to go. Sean Krause coming across the line now with a 3-second lead and 3.5-second lead up on Derek Jacobs, who's in that number 2. Austin Craig in the number 3. Jordan Newman working the 4. Zach Griggs 5. Zach Griggs had a good run in A-Main number 1. Finished up in that number 3 spot. Right now finds himself in the 5. As soon as this race is over, guys, I'll call out your top 5 overall. Sean Krause right now with the race lead. He took the win in A-Main number 1. Derek Jacobs finished up in that number 2 spot in A-Main number 1. And they're both running 1 and 2 right now. Oh, man, into the pipe there for Sean Krause. That's going to allow Derek Jacobs to make up a little bit of time here. 2.4 seconds to gap last time by. They got lap traffic right now stuck in between them. Sean Krause on the top left. Oh, Sean Krause rolls upside down. There goes Derek Jacobs. Jacobs out to the race lead. Oh, boy. We got us a race here, fellas, for the overall. Down the front straightaway. Derek Jacobs right now out in front. And he's on 8-lap 5:17, almost matching the time, identical to what Sean Krause ran in the first race. They are only separated right now by 0.05 of a second is all that's separating for win overall. Sean Krause in that number 2 spot, 0.8 of a second back. Derek Jacobs working in through the middle section of the track. Onto the top left-hand side. Here he comes down the hill. Grabs him a handful of trigger. Clears the double and back. Sean Krause right there with him. Here they come down the front straightaway. They got Donato right in front of them. Your race leaders coming up on the backside of Donato. Sean Krause right there with Derek Jacobs. Oh, looks like we got a problem there for Jacobs. That's going to allow Sean Krause out to slip past. Sean Krause now up into the race lead. Derek Jacobs back to the number 2. Got a minute 40 left to go. Krause had that 2 bobbles. Put his head down. And was able to catch back up here to Jacobs. Jacobs running in that number 2 spot. Not out of it yet as they come down the front straightaway. 90 seconds left to go here in race number 31. Race 32. You're coming up next. Once again, guys, a reminder that they will be club racing here tomorrow. If you guys want to turn some more laps, get some more practice in, get some more racing in, they are racing again here tomorrow.
1 minute left.
4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Sean Krause, last time by the line, 0.8 of a second up on Derek Jacobs. Jacobs keeping pace with him right now. Battle for the race lead. Coming in through the middle section of the track. Jacobs
left.
all over the backside of Sean Krause here, looking for a way around. Working a big double in the back section of the track. Here they come onto the right-hand side. They got lap traffic to deal with here. Down the front straightaway they go. Jacobs only half a second away from Krause. Looks like they have now cleared all of that lap traffic. 30 seconds remain. They're going to squeeze in one more lap here. Derek Jacobs on the backside of Sean Krause. Right. Oh, Sean Krause gets it wrong, upside down. Here comes Derek Jacobs out to the race lead. He's on an 18.517 flat.
15
Oh,
seconds
my
left.
goodness. One more lap to go here. They're on the final lap. Excuse me. Top left-hand side of the track. Derek Jacobs looking for the win. He's already taken TQ here. 5 seconds remaining. Will he get one more lap in here? Yes, he will. Oh, man, right as the tone sounds, it'll be Sean Krause coming home in that number 2 spot. So now it's all up to Derek Jacobs. Half a lap left to go. He's got to keep it smooth and clean, and he will take the win overall here. One more corner remaining down the front straightaway. He will do it. Derek Jacobs takes the win overall here in 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy.